All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as City Hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, it will be the first. So we'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper. Anambra State done the hot this time. The kind of kidnap cases we are hearing from Anambra, it has become very alarming. As it is, government don't kidnap two Catholic sisters in Anambra State. This is a recent event. Two Catholic sisters in Anambra State happening today, 9th of January 2025. Government has kidnapped two Catholic sisters in Anambra State. The two sisters are Vicentia Maria Wankwo and Grace Marietti Okoli. The incident occurred on Tuesday evening along Ufuma Road as the sisters were returning from a vacational association meeting in Oboji in Orumba South local government area. A statement by Sister Maria Sobenna Ikebutonye, IHM Secretary General, on behalf of the Sisters of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, Mother of Christ, confirmed the development in Oka. SR Vicentia Maria Wankwo is the principal of Archbishop Charles Harry Memorial Model Secondary School, Ufuma, while Sister Grace Marietta Okoli is a teacher at Immaculate Girls Secondary School, Newi. The Catholic community has set a serious prayer session for the speedy release of the abducted sisters. The statement urged all priests, religious, and lay faithful to offer fervent prayer and supplication to God for the unconditional release of the sisters. Anambra's police spokesperson Tochukwu Ikenga also confirmed the incident. He said the command has launched a joint operation to rescue the kidnapped sisters. All right, this is happening live in Anambra State, where two Reverend sisters were kidnapped on Tuesday. These kidnappers are no more, afraid of anybody. They don't even know what is sacred and what is unsacred. For a sister, somebody who decided they are not going to get married, they are going to live as celibacy, they are going to live as eunuchs for God all the days of their life. It's part of sacrifice. It's a big and great sacrifice. But as it is, these people don't know who is who. And I don't know what Anambra State government is doing to curb the issue of insecurity that is ravaging Anambra State. Meanwhile, before I continue, Anambra youth give Soludo ultimatum to withdraw comments on Catholic priests. A group, Hambala Youth Association, has given Governor Charles Soludo of Anambra State 7 days to withdraw his alleged demeaning comments against the spiritual director of the Holy Ghost Adoration Ministry, UK, Reverend Father Emmanuel Obinna, aka Father Ebube Monso. The group, in an umbrella body of youth in the old Anambra local government area comprising Oyi, Anambra East, Anambra West, and Ayamelum, the group also included Governor Soludo's agents in the ultimatum, those alleged attacking the priest on behalf of Soludo, according to the group, include Mr. Ejimofo Opara, the National Public Secretary of APOGA, who the group claimed described the priest as a hypocrite. Others are the State Commissioner for Information Law, MEFO, who the group said described Father Obinna as pretender. The coordinator of APOGA Media Forum, Chinedu Obigwe, was also accused of describing Father Ebube Monso as the voice of the opposition political parties. The group position was contained in a release made available to the Whistler in Oka on Tuesday. The group berated Soludo's stance on Father Ebube Monso's warning about insecurity in Anambra State and expressed disappointment that instead of attacking worsening cases of insecurity as observed by the priest, the governor and his supporters were busy directing their attack on the Catholic priest. The group therefore requested the governor to cause his aides and supporters to openly withdraw such words within 7 working days. or risk losing the loyalty of the youth of Omambala to the ruling All Progressive Grand Alliance. The statement read, Omambala youth have been following the worsening dimension of insecurity in Anambra as observed by Father Ebube Monso in his warning message. In the month of December 2024 alone, several prominent individuals in Anambra were kidnapped and some killed. On December 24, 2024, a lawmaker representing Onitsha North, First State Constituency, Justice Azoka, was kidnapped. On December 26, 2024, a Catholic priest of Diocese of Nnewi, Father Tobias Okonkwo, was brutally murdered in Ihala area of the state by unknown gunmen. The next day, being December 27, 2024, three principal staffers in Innocent Vehicle Manufacturing Company were kidnapped at Nnewi, and to date, they are not released. Earlier on December 7, 2024, a retired Anglican Archbishop, Professor Godwin Okpala, was kidnapped alongside his personal driver within Umuchu area of the state. Also, within the same period, another Catholic priest, Father Monso, was kidnapped, and Father Ebube Monso, according to him, had to pay the sum of 1 million to the police to track the kidnappers and rescue the victim. The youth expressed disappointment that instead of accepting the message from the pulpit with the maturity of a leader and attacking insecurity with swiftness it deserved, the governor rather deployed his attack dogs to go after the Catholic priest. Quoting the group, this does not go down well with the youth of Omambala. We believe that other people residents in Anambra who witness daily occurrence of kidnapping and violent crimes to share similar sentiments. No leader who has the interests of his people at heart will attack anybody who offers him constructive criticism. As citizens of the state, we are unhappy about the worsening insecurity in our state. We are worried that efforts of different security agencies operating in the state are not enough to tame the tide. We are also unhappy that our governor, upon whose shoulder the security of life and properties rest, is always indisposed to accept that such a problem exists. If within 7 days the governor failed to cause those mentions to retreat their comment on this matter, and if within 7 days the governor failed to show visible commitment towards the protection of life and property of Anambra, Omambala Youth Association will be forced to withdraw its support for Apoga and the Soludo's administration. All right, this is happening in Anambra live, where Father Ebube Monso on the pulpit. Of course, if you listen to my the podcast I made before this, I talked about it, where a man wrote about what is happening in Anambra, and he connected the issue of insecurity to the likes of Ebube Monso. According to him, he wrote that people like Ebube Monso, are part of the people, whose preaching has bettered the issue of insecurity in Anambra, as those who are preaching prosperity and okite. Even though that these days there are a lot of things, I think even some of these native doctors that are using social media, I think some of them need to be banned, because what they are selling to our youth is not what they are supposed to sell. They are making our youth to believe that there is a quick way of making money. Meanwhile, there is no quick way of making money, and some of these things sometimes drives our youths crazy. Even though that Ebube Monso on his own, people do different things, but I think it's high time also that the governor first should accept that there is issue of insecurity and find a way to tackle it. Also, pastors also should stop this issue of preaching of prosperity, miraculous prosperity. No prosperity comes by a miracle. Every prosperity comes through hard work. Even in the scriptures, there were a few times Jesus did some miracles. The time he did the miracle of feeding the 5,000 and the 4,000, and the time he sent Peter, to get fish, to get money through the mouth of the fish. And the time he made water to turn into wine, there were a few places that these things happened, and he did not continue with that. There were working times, even he encouraged hard work. Jesus himself encouraged hard work. Even in one of his Even in one of his epistle, where he talked about hard work, and also there are many places God Himself encourages hard work. The Bible encourages hard work. But what these native doctors are selling to our youth these days, before ihe anyị ma na ala Igbo bụ ọ bụ na nwata agala akwụkwọ o jee bọị, ọ bụ na ọ jere bọị ọ mụọ ọlụ aka. Ọnya bụ na ụfọdụ kịta ụmụazị ada amụkwụzi ọlụ aka, ụmụazị ada ejekwuzi bọị, because before you will go and serve maybe one of your uncle or somebody, you will have patience. After 7 or 8 years, some people serve after 10 years, they might not even settle you, but somehow you see those people rising because they have cultivated that attitude, that character of patience, waiting, learning. Because every business in a secret. But these days, what we see, what is causing, especially causing this issue of this insecurity and kidnapping, is the issue of getting money quick. If you see small children, they will tell you the name of Lamborghini, the amount, the price, the year. And this is very disheartening. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead, subscribe, like, and comment, share. Also, remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you'll be the first one to collect. Thank you for listening. God bless you.